Very welcome, friends, and many of you have requested several times for making videos for JAM, and I also promised you to do that in this week after just after finishing the NET exam. And you know, NET exam is finished. I was busy for NET exam, that's why I didn't make videos on JAM especially, but there are some videos which are common for NET and JAM. You should watch that, but from today I will focus fully on JAM. And you know, 7 months are left for JAM exam, so I have a blueprint for you how you should approach to utilize these 7 months to crack this exam, or for other MSc entrance exams. So one heartiest request to you is that I am making this video for you only, and you know, tomorrow is my PhD entrance interview, so still I am making this video because it will help you. You have 7 months before the exam, so don't skip the video, or don't just let the video go. Watch that video, I know it will be helpful for you. So this is small request. Now let's start the video. So I have written down all the important things what you have to do. Now you have 7 months in your hands, so you have to first split these 7 months in proper way. So first 4 months from you have July to December, but from July to October, these 4 months you should utilize in reading the full theory. So first of all, what you should do, read thoroughly the whole syllabus. Okay, you have the syllabus of JAM exam, and that syllabus is not very large. University syllabus is greater than that. And one thing is that before the JAM exam, or still now, your all the third year syllabus is not completed. Let it go as it is going, but revise the previous first year and second year, and what you are doing now, all the things start revising, because this 4 months you have to utilize in revising this concept, and you have to build crystal clear concept out of that. Don't go for question papers right now, you will have time, but for these 4 months, first go through all the syllabus. Then should not neglect any single topic. Okay, I mean, there may be some thing which you are not good, but you should try that, because nowadays the competition in the JAM exam is very high. You have to score very good for getting a good rank. People are scoring above 90, 95, 93 like that. So if you are willing to be in the competition, you have to cover all the things, because there are no options in the JAM, for example NET, there are many options, you can choose between them, but in JAM exam you have to answer all. So that's why you shouldn't left any topic. So after that, one thing I will suggest you, that don't rely on the study material or notes given by some coaching center or your sir. If you read books, that will be better for you, because questions in the exam are given from the books, and these study materials are prepared from these books only, but they can miss something. But if you read book by your own, then you will remember. If you forget, that is also good, but when you see the question, it will click in your mind that yes, this question was there in the book. So reading book is very important, and I will suggest you to make habit of reading book, because it will help you in the long term also. So instead of relying on the study material or notes, read more books, because more you read, more you learn. Then after that, while you are reading physical chemistry, some physical chemistry topic, always solve some numerical questions on that, because physical questions are numerical type, and your concept, only building concept is not enough for you. You have to practice the numerical problems, and if you do practice a numerical problem on the topic which you just read, it will be more clear for you. So always solve questions, and this is very important. Then after that, solve some question after finishing every topics or chapter. When you are finishing a chapter or topic, there are many books available on questions. You should do some questions from that, because if you do that, you will understand that where your concept is weak and where you are strong. So that is very important for you. Self evaluation, this is called self evaluation. It is very important thing. Then after that, you should understand every organic and inorganic mechanism. Don't just mug up the things. if you don't understand the mechanism in the question, if they just twist somehow the question paper or the question, you will be confused. So if you should understand, you should give time. Don't be in hurry. There are lot of time. You understand the thing properly. That will be more helpful for you. Then after that, prepare a separate notebook or checklist for some reactions and for physical chemistry formulas. So there are several name reactions in organic chemistry. So you should have a separate notebook for that, where you will list up all the name reactions, because every time you cannot refer to the book. If you just revise from that notebook, it will be time saving for you, and also note down all the physical chemistry formula because just before the exam, that will be very helpful for you. Then after that, make a separate list of which topics you find difficult. This is very important. You know that where which topic is difficult for you. You know that where you are weak. So that things you should write down in some other place, and on that particular topic you should focus more. You should read them frequently. So that will so this is how you can overcome the difficulty. You can overcome your weakness. Your weakness becomes your strength. So this is very important. This point is very important. Then after that, this 4 months, you don't go for any shortcut or tricks. I will discuss, I myself will discuss, and many other YouTube channels are there. They will give you many tricks and tips for solving questions, but don't go for that right now. These 4 months you should read thoroughly. So that tricks you can get after that. Okay, you will have 3 months left after that, and this will just reduce your concept. If you just go for tricks and tips, that will reduce your concept. So concept is more important. If your concepts are clear, you don't need any trick or tips. So this is what you have to do in this 4 months. So main point is you have to build clear concept, and I told that what things you have to do to build a clear concept. Now how to utilize the time. So approximately if I take 30 days for a month, you have 4 into 30, so 120 days in your hand in this 4 months. So if you read 100 days effectively and by 3 hours only, you may have college or some tuition, that you can manage. Just give 3 hours for the entrance exam preparation. So 3 hours means 300 hours for this 100 days, and so in average you can spend 100 hours for physical, organic and inorganic. And one thing is that don't focus on only one thing like physical, organic, inorganic. You should cover all the things, because nowadays JAM exam is very difficult. In our time, if you just do one subject well and other two okay, then also you should have good probability of getting good rank, because then if you get only 70 above, you should get a rank below 20 or 10. But now it is very difficult, so you should focus on all 3 parts of chemistry. So that's why the 4 months plan. Now I will discuss what you have to do on the next 3 months. So now this is the last 3 months study plan, and again you have to split these 3 months into 2 parts. That is, first 2 months, November and December, and the last month, that is January. So from the starting of November, what you have to do, you have to start solving question papers. So beside revising the topics, you have to solve the question papers, and side by side you have to revise the old topics also. So what thing you have to first solve is that you should first solve the previous 10 years question papers from JAM, or if you have more question papers you can do, but 10 years of previous JAM questions is enough. After finishing that, you can solve other entrance exam papers like HCU or BHU like that, or you can solve the model question papers that is available in any question bank, and there are several question banks available in the market like Arihant book or other books. But don't look at the answers, just solve the questions, because that answers are most of the answers are wrong. Then after that, while solving the question paper, you will think that in some place you're stuck with the concept. So wherever you're stuck with the concept, immediately go back to your book and revise that thing. Don't keep it for later time, because you will forget and revision will never happen. So this is the benefit of solving question paper. If you start solving question paper, you will realize that where your weakness is, where your strength is, where, and accordingly you can take action. So after that, you should make a separate notebook for the difficult questions and the topics which you seems difficult, you think difficult for you, and the difficult numerical problems, because this notebook will ultimately help you just before the exam, just before the 7 days of your exam. You can revise from that notebook, and you should also have a separate notebook for your all the solved papers, but this notebook where you will note the difficult things, because difficulty level is different for different person, and you know what is difficult for you the most. So accordingly you have to prepare the notebook. Then after that, this is the study plan for your November and December. Just starting from January, you should also start giving mock tests. So in per week you can give 2 mock tests. So in average 8 to 10 mock tests is more than enough for you. This mock test you can do from any model question papers or just from the question papers which you already solved. It doesn't matter it is the question answers known to you or not, because the whole purpose of giving mock test means to know the time management. So if you give 8 to 10 mock tests, you will have a fair knowledge of how to manage the time, and you will able to finish the exam within 2 to 2.5 hours. Okay, so this is the thing, and all while doing all these things, solving question papers or giving mock tests, you shouldn't forget to revise the previous things, because whenever you get time, you should always solve the previous papers and the previous topics, because revision is very important. And this is the plan. So after that, at the end of the January, in the February month, the JAM exam generally happens in the third week or second week, so you will have another 2 weeks. So what you have to do in these 2 weeks, I will discuss later at that time. So now what is the purpose of this channel and what will be the role of me? So I will try to cover all the organic topics, okay, and most of the inorganic topics also, and some of the physical topics. I am not sure whether I will be able to do all the physical things, because just after some days I will be enrolled in the PhD program and I will be busy. So organic things I will definitely do, and inorganic also I will do, but physical all the topics I may not do. So one advice to you is that while you are watching my videos, then also take a notebook and make a note of that videos, because just casually looking at the YouTube videos will not help you. And this is not only for me. If you are watching any other channel for your study, always make note, because if you are giving time for something, that time shouldn't be wasted. You should use that time effectively. So this is the whole study plan and the blueprint. So if you like this video, then give thumbs up and share this video with your friends, because I put lot of efforts in doing this video. And if you are new in this channel, subscribe my channel, stay with us for getting more things like that. Visit my website, like my Facebook page, and lastly, thanks to all of you for watching this video.